Alright, we just got 10 minutes left. Haven't streamed since, I think, the Mandalorian finale, so... Yeah, this is, our quote-unquote E3 this year, because we don't have one. I think this... Didn't Summer Game Fest start in, like, 2020? Because of E3 and the COOF and all that, they had to do some kind of replacement. Don't know how long this will be, and I'll be doing this again on Sunday for the Xbox Showcase, probably with one of my friends, like we did for the Game Awards. I hope this is good. Jeff says there's going to be some pretty big things, so we'll see. Howdy, viewer. So what are you expecting to see besides Mortal Kombat 1 gameplay and Alan Wake 2 gameplay are the only confirmed things, I think, so far. People are saying GTA 6, and I'm like, no, that's going to be revealed on Rockstar's own time. There's no way. My guess is this will be probably 90 minutes, but we won't know until it's over. So I hope there's not any licensed music, otherwise it's going to screw me over. I don't expect anything major involving Xbox, because that's going to be for Sunday. But, I don't know. It's, ever since E3 died, it's kind of a weird scattershot schedule. It's not even a schedule. It's just everyone chooses to do their, I mean, PlayStation had theirs already in May. And then you're doing this, which is all third-party stuff, for the most part. And I think Ubisoft is still doing Ubisoft Forward. I don't know if Squeenix is doing one this year again. Probably not. I don't know. It's, I think we'll forever call it E3, even though it's not E3 anymore. It's good branding, so you'd think that they would... I think they were going to bring it back, but then too many people pulled out. One minute. I hope my cat snoring isn't picked up on this. 25 seconds. Let's go. He's doing this live with an audience this time, which is interesting. Let's go. Here we go. It's weird to hear an audience. They haven't had an audience for this thing like since they started it in 2020, I think.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
So he's got like 2 big shows a year now, this and Game Awards.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest. We are in person, and
the cheesy
today
grin.
we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in
I swear, this guy like barely ages.
and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody.
Yeah, he's right, they did. Are they wearing masks? I can't tell.
When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would.
Oh yeah, he did. It was just his bedroom.
Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1.
I hope it's good. I don't...
It delivers, don't worry.
We'll see. I hope it's more like MK9.
2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season. And yes,
There was no cheering for
we
that.
do have a
What?
very special grand finale
What is it?
that you're not going to want.
What is it? Rockstar?
All I'll say right now.
No, it's not going to be Rockstar. Hideo Kojima?
Let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
Oh. Prince of Persia? Wait, is it a 2D Prince of Persia? Interesting. I do like hearing the live audience reaction. That's kind of cool.
The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land.
So it's not the remake, but
All hope rests with us, the immortals, to rescue him.
this is pretty surprising.
We weren't prepared for what was coming next. Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
Is that Orlando Bloom's voice? Yeah, it is a 2D Prince of Persia. That's pretty cool. I occasionally like seeing what the chat in here has to say. If the finale is GTA 4, I don't think it's 4, dude. It's not gonna be GTA. I mean, but it could. If it's coming out next year, then... And I would say Bioshock 4, which is in development. I want to see that, but it's, I hear it's in development hell. This looks pretty cool.
Darkness. Hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting.
Yeah, I think that's Orlando Bloom.
I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
Or someone that sounds very similar. Interesting. They're like, no, it's not out sooner.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat.
Ubisoft is actually
Of course,
making
incredible platforming, puzzles, and
a
animation.
game that's kind of
Really
like
modern
remake.
take
Like, I
on
thought they were
legendary
done making
franchise.
anything other
You'll
than
see more at
what they
Ubisoft
always make.
Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along.
That's after
to
the Xbox.
another
I'm probably not gonna
iconic
stream that
video
one.
Game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right.
What?
It's time for Mortal Kombat 1. Couldn't keep you waiting on this one. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era time.
Reboots again.
And it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it.
Whoa, that looks pretty good.
I have had enough of you.
Then go before I.
He threw a hat and then a blade. This is before he combined the two, I'm guessing. Ooh, it looks kind of MK9-ish.
Today, you have proven worthy of.
Is that the young Shang Tsung?
Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento, it's my family blade.
Sento's mine.
Is that Kenshi?
I won't give it up without a fight.
X-rays are back. So this looks like it's going to be like almost an origin story. Damn.
Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
I really wanted them to make a Marvel vs. DC game for their next game. And I don't think Injustice 3 is ever happening.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
Man, graphically, look at the backgrounds, look amazing. So that's the assist fighters. It's Kano. It's like classic Kano.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Goro? Wait, was that? I don't think that was. I don't know who that was. It looked kind of like Stryker. They had a camera. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ripped his face off. Do it! The classic. Of course, the obligatory pre-order bonus.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys? Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am
Ed
so honored
Boon.
to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base.
That's gotta
for
get
more than
so-
3 decades.
so-
Please join me in
I'd be so
welcoming
sick of
to
it at
Summer
this
Game
point.
Fest, the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon.
What about the other guy? That it wasn't just him, it was like 2 people that created it. This guy doesn't age either.
Congratulations. They love you. All right, well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this because first of all, this is it's MK1, right? Went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into.
I still haven't played the DLC.
God, right, and he created a brand new universe, and this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story, and so. Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up.
So I didn't even realize that they're brothers.
That's what one is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there.
Because you can't. There's nowhere else to go after the story in 11.
Look incredible. I know the team is working for
the story
4 years
always
on
gets
this,
absurd, and then
the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your sort of your main, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, where you select your character.
2, 3, 4, 5,
After you do that, there's a second
16,
roster of characters, which
like
are
22
new,
characters, maybe?
completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters, and these fighters actually, they will join the fight. But they,
a lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times.
So you can't play as the cameos. So that kind of sucks.
You can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing. The best team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come into? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo.
Man, Kano hasn't looked like that since the original.
There's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
Okay, so time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero,
okay.
Right? You can same thing with Scorpion, but a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro popped in there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of nodding the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage.
That's pretty amazing.
He is. That was, people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. We were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too.
That's
so
pretty cool.
Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming.
Oh yeah, I forgot they're based in Chicago.
Right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years, and so but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it.
Each one of these games sells more than the previous. It's crazy.
A lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters. So there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks for Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw game.
I'm not really an ARPG
Path of
person,
Exile 2,
so
a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Where are the guards? Hey you! What's going on?
that's it. It's like, all right, here's a little bit. No, wait more and find out more.
There's more coming in July.
What is that guy doing back
Last
there?
week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
Game Pass. No, it's not. Why is he like robotic? I don't know absolutely anything about Street Fighter.
I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence, Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
What? I don't know what any of that meant. Oh, what? It's an Exo Primal collab? Capcom Collab 1. So they're gonna do more. You know, it'd be cool, a Resident Evil 1. Of course. It's a weird collab.
Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exo Primal collab will launch in the fall, with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination.
Is that Nick Cage? Oh yeah, I heard about this.
It can shape the fabric of reality.
It's Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Everything you may think you know.
This is so weird. This was announced like a couple weeks ago.
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight.
It doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but
Yeah, neither do I. I wonder how much he was paid for
I
that.
figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source.
Oh my god. Is he actually coming out on stage?
This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than
I think
4
he's actually a
decades
gamer.
of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
The legend.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow. Yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite. Maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game. But Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character,
God, he's
a
the
murderous
best.
ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing, and she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play? So
I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through.
Man, I hope he's in, just for the hell of it, I hope he's in Secret Wars as Ghost Rider.
To do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully invested.
This guy
in
is
Cage.
great.
I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, you know, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast,
Okay.
and that really
His
put
kid?
the hook in. Ha, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
That's
I'm always
shocking
looking
to
for
me.
New adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience.
Shocking that he's
and
never been in
branch
any
out and
games.
go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds,
And he's not going to work in Hollywood
what
anymore,
I
so
noticed-
why work in games?
Sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So
Yep.
that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see
Make a
Nick Cage more
national
games.
treasure
All
game.
right.
Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so much.
thank you.
Hopefully the
Have
first
fun.
of many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man.
Put it
Awesome.
there,
There you
pal.
go. Lock it in. Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look.
Be cool
at
if there's a
Nicolas
Dracula
Cage,
skin
Dead
of
by
him from
Daylight.
Renfield. Okay, his face looks a little weird. Why have they not improved the graphics in this game? This game's been out for a long time. Still looks like it's from like 2010.
Damn right I made it.
So weird.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations, but back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired
Is
by the
terrible.
Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations. And
No,
later
it's
this
not.
month,
It's bad.
Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer.
Oh, come
introduced
on.
by
Don't
Henry
show
Cavill
us.
And the cast.
Don't show us TV trailers.
Witcher fans, we are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3, Volume 1 debut. Volume
The show
1
is cancelled. It is
on
cancelled, yeah.
June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Game Fest and enjoy the trailer.
I'm glad I wasn't ever invested in the show, because it sounds like they butchered the game and the books. There's a reason he quit.
Neutrality. It won't get you a statue.
Oh, please don't be licensed music. I don't want the stream to go down. Xbox has already said in their show there will not be any movie trailers. Like, this is PlayStation had one. They had one here. We're probably gonna get the Fallout teaser here, maybe, from the show.
You're right.
Right. Well,
Oh, he was so wasted in this. He could have been good. I mean, he's good. The show could have been good.
Everything that's happening. It's all connected. And she's at the center of it.
Yawn.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it. You sure about this?
Are you?
It's gonna be so funny that when they replace him with Hemsworth, Liam Hemsworth, it's not gonna be good. This looks like crap. Is that supposed to be the Wild Hunt?
History has a way of repeating itself.
Man, if HBO had the rights to this, they would have done justice to this game. Or to this series. Because, like, look how well they did House of the Dragon, which people were shocked by.
I understand real fear.
Real fear.
We're witches.
Is that so?
Well, there's actual monster fighting.
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please don't hurt me. And then wow.
Oh my god.
Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs.
Cringe.
Business.
Cringe dialogue. Oh. Wait, the same people made Vanishing of Ethan Carter as Bulletstorm? So, people can fly? Whoops, I meant to click that, not the downvote. Oh, wait, is this Witchfire? Yeah, I've been looking forward to this. Please tell me this is finally coming out. It wasn't originally open world and they changed it to where now it is. This actually looks really cool. Early access? Okay, the final version is probably not coming out until next year then. That sucks. The 1.0. Yeah.
01. Operation Control clears you for engagement.
Why did this game is not popular in America, but it's like apparently huge in like Korea. I don't know why they even bothered. If I had a VR, I mean, like, I do want a VR headset at some point.
Let's go.
It's just an ad? Come on. I mean, somebody's gotta pay for it. Remnant 2.
The root will destroy everything. For all time.
I kind of wanted to try this. It's like a Dark Souls shooter, basically.
No turning back after this. You sure?
Man, I'm bummed about Witchfire. I was hoping the 1.0 was out this year. I think this is coming to Game Pass, because if I remember correctly, Remnant 1 did really well on Game Pass, so it would make sense that they would do that again. And they found that they sell more copies of a game if they go to Game Pass. Because it's essentially like a trial. July 25th. Alright, it's been pretty mid so far.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
What is it? Oh. Oh, that looks good. A new 2D Sonic? What? Oh, dude, I'm on board. Although I wish we got Sonic Mania 2, but those developers, I think, had a falling out with Sonic Team. I mean, I'll play it. Is this Sonic 5? Okay, I'm bored. I like 2D Sonic. Wow, is it all the other characters? What? So, can you have up to like 4-player co-op or what? Cool. I hope that's good. If it is, I will get it.
For 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
Some weeaboo crap.
Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Another busy day ahead of us. To the clouds. Bullets from the boat.
The tournament's starting. Great. Let me get warmed up. first. Need a hand? My pleasure.
Honestly, that Sonic game is like the most interesting thing I've seen so far. Also, because I don't care about this, earlier there was a trailer for. It came out. They didn't show it at the show, but there was a trailer for Rip Out, the new 3D Realms game, coming this fall, the full version, which is exciting. I was hoping it would. And then the final chapter of Turbo Overkill for PC, but who knows when it's going to be on console.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of
P.
A Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Right now. It's like a shadow drop.
Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
This looks like Timothy Chalamet. That looks straight out of BioShock Infinite. A lot of this does, actually. It's like steampunk Dark Souls with Pinocchio. It looks really cool, even though I'm not even a Dark Souls person. Or Souls-like, whatever. I don't even know who NeoWiz is. What other games have they made? Umbrella gun?
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
September 19th. Oh!
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by the
more
most celebrated anime
stuff.
artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
That guy's like, oh, Unreal 5? Unreal 5 games are going to start coming out. This looks like Borderlands. I thought it was at first. It's got that cel-shaded style. It's in like a desert. Sandland?
やってみるか。
いいのか。
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure
wanna
where
see-
you don't need to be human.
Yeah.
That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent
Cat allergies.
games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing
Played it.
that's
Played it.
important to us in Summer
Played
Games
it.
is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from IM8bit and Double Fine with some incredible
I'm not gonna
indie
watch
game
that.
reveals. Now, one of the
Wait, I
biggest
don't know,
independent
maybe.
publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later
Stray
this
2.
month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Kerbal Space Program. The first one was Stray. I won't watch that live, but I'll watch the trailers definitely. Well, Stray is coming to Xbox. I know that. Wait, one of our biggest. What is it? Oh, it's not till I thought they said it was after today or like later today.
What that was at the end, we'll find out later this month. All right, next we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always changing environment, massive
I don't care about
scale,
MMOs.
PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Our guiding star has shattered. Its shards scattered across the world. An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path. You must find them. Harness their power and put down this threat once and for all.
I hear like no audience reaction. Quiet as a mouse.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Looks like Chivalry.
Hear the battle call, cities rise and empires fall, but it's a war worth fighting. We're taking up our arms, hold the line up, here we touch.
I mean, this looks kind of cool.
Keep on fighting.
You know, because I'm so bored by this, I'm just thinking about Nick Cage again. They should, he says he's never been, like, invited to be in a game. Somebody's got to have him in a game besides Dead by Daylight, like a single player. Like, Hideo Kojima should do it. Put him in your game. Or make him the star of, like, a big horror game.
Hey, this is not...
Oh, God! Is it finally coming out? Been waiting so long for this. I thought, oh crap! How did that happen? I just hit the bumper on my controller. That was like 3 years ago that was in beta. I missed it. September 20th. Finally.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light 2.
I haven't played much. I played a little bit of Dying
dangerous
Light.
nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them, you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
That was weird. This, why didn't they just make a new, like, Crash 5? Who wants this? Game Pass ad. Wait, it's on Samsung Hub? Oh yeah, you can stream the games without a console. It's really cool. It makes sense now why Xbox wanted to do the all-in-one thing with Xbox One.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great? By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021
Sam Lake.
to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
I still gotta play Alan Wake 1.
Good to see you. Looking dapper as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake at the Game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have two playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own...
Control is very good if you haven't played it, by the way.
Through two different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga.
Someone's like, it looks like the face of Max Payne 1. It is.
She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place.
Yes.
And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
So how and they're somehow linked in some way.
Yeah, someone's like, he hasn't aged
They
yet.
are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders. And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true. around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's, you know, Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about. You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders.
It's a weird name,
right?
Saga.
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed.
That's pretty. That's
as
good.
Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive, and with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out, and you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on, and you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two
Interesting.
sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it. So tell us, what are we going to see? What
supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at
Remedy and Rockstar are also remaking Max Payne 1 and 2,
Sam.
which is cool. So they're just straight up going survival horror now, because I guess Alan Wake 1 wasn't. I thought Control was way better than Quantum Break.
Sounds like somebody's home. ritual. I knew it would be here, like I saw it in a dream.
She holding a... Was that a real heart?
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead. There's something we're forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and
There was a big controversy because like it's only a digital game. It's not even physical copies.
Of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
Cool.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets.
I know nothing about Warhammer, but I'm kind of interested in playing this.
I have my reservations.
Bolt gun was fun.
Statement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain. Tyranids!
And it's also been a long time coming. This first one was a long time ago.
Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination! Come forth and be slaughtered!
What's with this trend of 3-player co-op in the past few years? It's so random. Like, why not 1? Or, I mean, why not 2 or 4? Why 3? I think that'll be fun. It's Focus. They did Aliens Fireteam Elite, so, and it's similar. It looks like a similar type game. Is this replaced? No, it's something else. The game is never coming out, is it? Replaced. Wait, I know that. Brave at Night. I recognize that name. Yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Okay.
Beautiful indie game, yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun.
I was gonna say, is it the Thing game? But John Carpenter's involved. Man, Saber and Focus, they're on fire lately.
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
On my mark. 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, Focus is publishing tons of games. What the hell? That sounds terrible. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. I know he's a big gamer. Interesting. I was hoping for something a little more interesting than just another zombie game, but that's what it looks like. It looks like they made a zombie game and they're like, hey, John Carpenter, do you want to put your name on this? And he's like, yeah. It looks like World War Z, which they also made. I do like the vehicles. Huh. Fascinating. Is John Carpenter going to come out?
More unexpected collaboration. John Carpenter and Saber with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Nick Cage, no.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them.
Wait, who is
A
that?
new age is upon us. Gods
Oh,
have
Jason
mercy on
Isaacs.
those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash from the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You
He's got a great
can
voice.
be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city
What?
is mine.
Shot through the heart and you're too blame. The PS5
I'm
has
not
no
ready
games.
to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I have not played a single
It was under control.
one of these games.
It isn't you I answer.
I just hear the Inquisitor, because he voiced the Inquisitor in Rebels.
Baldur's Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me, still for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right, this fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development. First of all, looks like we have some fancy art behind us. This is this the box?
This is the box art. This
Okay.
is, you know, this is it. Here it is. I mean, it has 2 on the box for a reason, because this game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really excited about it.
But Miles Morales
Yeah,
isn't
Peter
Spider-Man.
Miles, we're so excited about this
He's
experience
he's
that
Miles
you guys are
Morales.
doing with these sort of 2 characters. We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the 2 villains, I think, in the game. There may be more. Who
There are
knows,
more.
but-
There are more out there, I
2
promise.
main ones, but we have some new art to show of, we obviously, Kraven. We got the reveal at the PlayStation event. So tell us a bit about him and how he
So
factors in.
Kraven's very different from any character we've done. He's not, you know, he's not powered by magic or, you know, tech. He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his greatest hunt. And what's better than all of the Marvel characters that live in New York City? So Peter, Miles, and others, he's on the hunt.
And others, ...
Yes, yes.
But Venom also, obviously, you know, symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay. Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Good reaction to the art.
I'm glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this, can you tell, is this an Osborn Venom? Can you tell, what's the origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or?
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something you haven't seen in the comics or the movies yet. Obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game to see how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. There's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay reveal.
Yeah.
We call him the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter talks. So it's not just what happens in the gameplay, it's what happens, how the story plays out.
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of that, and there's much more of that journey when you play the game.
And I know the journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of
the city is pretty much doubled in size. So it's Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, and then being able to use the web wings to traverse at speeds way faster than they were before is really awesome.
Hugely.
I want to play this,
game
but I don't have a PS5.
Over the past few years, we saw at the PlayStation event.
That was like the only good thing about PlayStation.
And I think
they didn't have
like
an
getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that you're gonna make it this fall?
Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you we are very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. October 20th, Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much for stopping by. I know you got a lot of work to do. Wrapping up the game, but we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian. We got our date. All right. Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words,
Pokemon?
Pokemon with guns. And
wait, what?
Then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
Pokemon with guns sounds... Wow, that looks blatant. Look at that. It's just Eevee. Come on. And that's Gyarados. And Latias... Moltres... Oh my god. Wow. How are they not suing? It looks just... What? Oh my god. Okay, that looks funny. That's just Latias, or Latios, whatever. That looks insane. Yeah, it is like copyright infringement. Close to that, you'd think. Oof, that pop-in though.
Our story is more than what hobbits
Yes!
and elves know.
Yes!
It is time we told it ourselves.
Is that John Rhys Davies?
With hammer and axe, we mine
Awesome.
and scout.
I think. I've been waiting for an update on this game.
Delving for riches.
Hell yeah.
Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach.
And it's been like completely silent for a while. Gollum 2, no. God, Gollum, that's gonna go down in history as one of the worst things. I really want to play this. Oh, dude, he got the Watcher in the water.
Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together. It's time we took back our home.
That's so cool that they got him. Because it's like, it's the 4th age, so he's still around. Hell yeah. Another one of these ads. Damn, Samsung paid a lot for this.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
What? What? The hell? Is this just a remake, like an actual remake, but on the phone? That's gonna piss people off. What the hell is this? I didn't see what it was called. Ever something.
Pre-registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started.
Ever Crisis.
And you will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy... no. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. Get when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get
They thought they were gonna do FF7 Part 2.
Prize pack.
That was
DoorDash,
funny.
Stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's a look at a game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of 2 ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
That was hilarious.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Yeah, Don't Nod is doing this, which is fascinating.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red.
It's weird. They used to just do like Life is Strange, and now they're doing something like this.
I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. I banish you. Death to the dead. Do we kill? To be together again?
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Yeah, I have no idea how long this is gonna be because I've been streaming for an hour and a half, but I think we're started at 2 and it's 3:15 now. What is this?
ある人物を警護していただきます。頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。大丈夫か？
ええ、お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。
Is this Yakuza?
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃ。
Yeah, it looks like the guy from Yakuza.
全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。俺に名はない。
Oh, like a dragon. Wait, isn't it the same thing, but they like lost the name or something? I don't know.
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m.
I remember when they revealed
You
this.
Have a productive day.
And I was like vaguely interested.
Just stand.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning.
It's from
just
Quantic Dream, and it's.
Capsule 12, come in. You there, Stan? Green across the board. Looks like we're good.
Wait, I didn't see Quantic Dream's name come up.
Definitely a leak here, Tim.
It's called Under the Waves, and I was like vaguely interested in it.
What? How long has it been now? 3 years. 2 months and 17 days.
Undersea exploration game. It's cool. It's like James Cameron, the game.
What operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here. Someone there? This doesn't make sense. Is someone else down here? No. Dad! Are you there?
Why is Quantic Dream's name just off? Oh, it's August. Cool. Well, it is Q Spotlight. I think that's what that is.
Game Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone, launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep.
That's
all
cool.
happening. Check it out. Here you go.
A castle and a zoo? I'll try it. Of course, they still don't have the weapons that I want. Like, where's the F-2000? Where's the G-36? It doesn't even say Modern Warfare 2. It just says Call of Duty Season 4. Oh, that's... Yeah, I remember that map. They always put parts of old maps into Warzone. This looks... Wait, why is... What? Why does it say the boys? Is there going to be a boys crossover?
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turns 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
People are like, where's Fortnite? Shut up. It's pretty cool.
Here it is, the Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com.
I would win one and then just
Porsche
sell
and
it
Xbox
because it'd be
social
worth a lot.
channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fate Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore. Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
No, I'm not ready.
We promised variety. There it is, Fate Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben?
What is this crap?
Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited with the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and
Just kind of speed.
New game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode.
Dude, this guy's on crack.
It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
He should. Someone's like, he should be a wrestling announcer. Yep.
Made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen. I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Hey, fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes, sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's
Why is Pro CD?
what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Lamuntis 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay.
The Xbox show
with what I have
on Sunday, I think, is going to be 90 minutes. It's been 90 minutes for this already.
She gets +2 power.
I don't know if it's going to be 2 hours or what. I hope it's not 3 hours like Game Awards.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Why are we watching Pro ZD?
Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
No, you're just being mean.
That was cringe.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cash.
I think this is going to be 2 hours.
Everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a fantasy squad
Stop with the
RPG
mobile crap.
that is available to pre-register.
I have to go to the bathroom, so I will be back. I'm going to listen, though, in my headset still.
Arthur, I have sacrificed everything to save your kind. From an ancient evil. Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked. And you may prove worthy of your legacy.
Wayfinders, do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon, and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us.
This world needs champions.
Okay, I'm back. And that's Fortnite. Couldn't care less. Man, they really do change this game a lot. Oh yeah, the Unreal Editor thing.
Steve, seriously, you don't stand a chance.
Project under construction.
The hell is this? Stellaris Nexus.
What do you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, Scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle.
Man, they're just
that could be of value to Scavex.
Oh, this is like Hard Space Shipbreaker, which was fun last year. They're just shotgunning games out now.
Captain's log, stardate 43152.4.
Oh, I thought I heard when I heard that ding sound, it was like Star Trek.
Cautiously entering hostile territory, and the crew is standing by.
A new Star Trek game, or just Resurgence ad?
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
Huh. Full reveal on
Hey there,
Picard
Summer
Day.
Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here.
What?
Yeah. Right? My
The
buddy
hell?
Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on
I
Peacock
knew it.
starting July 27th.
This looks like
And
crap.
I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
This is gonna be fun.
Another TV show ad.
Swung a little wide there. Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian punch.
That is
I'm guessing
cringe.
You don't fight much outside of your car now, do you?
Look, Clown, I don't need 4 wheels to kick your ass. Any chance we can get this back in the cars?
Why don't they make a new Twisted Metal game? Why'd they make a show?
How about a little kill music? She had dumps like a truck. That's like what?
What the fuck?
Like it when the beat go? Baby, let your booty go. Girl, you want to
What the hell is this?
Do you love the silver-haired god? Don't lie to me.
Yeah, man.
This is so weird.
So many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
You said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
It was a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
That looks terrible.
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Funga, the Time Shift Warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Heads up, if you detect a copyrighted audio in your stream may be temporarily blocked. Well, not now it is.
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lisvanger. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves. I'm here again. That's another me. I look good. I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
You're coming with me.
You're coming with me.
You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
I will become Legion and crush these demons.
Lisfanga, the Time Shift Warrior.
There are more.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid, it's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with us.
Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I'm playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all 3 forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, you know, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage Jack comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's, I guess they call him a street rat, is what he was. But he, during
These idiots are like, show Fortnite. They already did.
Drama, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it, and lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah, so this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around.
That's pretty cool.
It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is.
There's a lot of medieval games, aren't there?
And we're still losing.
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir.
Get to the control room and protect Selko. Zendara and I will hold off the Rashanians down here.
Got it.
I don't know. This looks kind of cool. We've seen it a couple times already, and it looks okay. It looks a little bit like Forspoken, which is weird. It's basically the closest we'll get to like a Doctor Strange game. What? Someone says it does look a bit 2013. Does he remember what 2013 games looked like? I mean, Rise looked pretty good. That was 2013. One battle mage
I want to fight this war as one of you.
can end
You're
it
what's
with the
called
Ever
Triarch.
War.
The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability
The what?
to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches, and today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast, hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
What? It's Optimus. He just made a small version of himself. Okay, that's weird seeing human-sized Optimus.
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys,
You seem so
time to
thrilled.
get to our grand finale.
Oh, really?
It is a deep honor
2
for
hours.
me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. I want to thank them for this
What is
trailer
it?
for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster.
Oh, snap.
A massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2.
I mean, I don't care, but cool.
Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Just look at it all.
Earlier, they were like so bummed.
Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality,
what the
it's
hell?
barely hanging on.
I was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know,
Chocobos. I know what those are.
The Livestream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
but why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Sorry, I don't have any interest in this. I'm not a Final Fantasy person, and I wasn't like into the remake. That's kind of crazy that he got this on the show, though.
Keep her away from me!
They say she's a monster. That she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul.
Punisher
that
mode.
She can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Part 2. Rebirth. Wow. 2 discs. That's surprising.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right.
If it's going to be a trilogy, it's going to be forever until they finish that story.
End of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda Showcase on Sunday.
Hell
Right
yeah.
now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour.
I'm not going to sit around and
We'll
watch
see you
that.
this summer,
I'll see
later
you on
this
IGN.
summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, he does, I always forget how many shows there are. There's this, there's the Xbox show, Gamescom, Game Awards. Alright, I think that's it. That's all I'm gonna stream. I'm not gonna sit around for the other thing. But yeah, I mean, there wasn't a ton of I mean, there was a few highlights, but it was overall mid, I think. Like, the highlights for me were getting a release date on the Moria game. Party Animals getting a release date. I'd have to go back and watch parts of it, or rewatch the trailers, because like there's a few other things I was interested in, but overall pretty mid. But I'm still glad I watched it. This was fun. So I'll see you again for my live stream of the Xbox show on Sunday. So until then, catch you next time. Peace out.